Well, I'm at, it's kind of a no man's land area up here, very sketchy, especially at night. We were out here doing some night ops last night. I was actually hunkered down. I'm going to turn the camera down here. Turn the camera first over here. You can see this is the opening in the wall. We're in between two wall sections. This is a double layer of wall. This is it's such a hot zone that they've actually built walls on both sides. But Joe Biden left a bunch of the sections open after Trump left office, after they stole the election. And now, so there's some of these areas that are still open that President Trump is working to finish filling. But you can see off in the distance behind me, everything to my left, everything left of the wall. If you look down there, that line of the wall, double layer wall, is Mexico. That's Tijuana. To the right is Otay Mesa. And right now, as we speak, at the bottom, you've got National Guard troops put a concertina wire in between there. We were filming them as we came up here. There's a group of illegals that's running up through the mountains. We saw Border Patrol chasing them, helicopter chasing them. So even though the numbers are down significantly, like more than 90% all the way across the border, there are still areas where the cartel still operates. You've got armed cartel members that operate all day on this side of the wall over here to my right. This is one of the places I wear a vest when I come to because it is a dangerous place. But it just shows you the battle we're in is just beginning. It's why it's so critical that President Trump labeled these guys terrorist organizations and why he's going after them the way he is.
You know, Ben, I've seen that. I've been in a helicopter over that with Border Patrol. It's amazing how many areas don't have any wall at all. And you go, well, how come they don't just run around? And some of it's pretty treacherous territory. I think they find a ton of bodies in some of those mountains, especially in the summer when the heat bears down on these people who are trying to make it around the borders. Is that right? Is that I mean, it's almost like you build a wall and stop people from dying trying to get across the border.
Right. Yeah, you know, that's such a great point, Eric. This is one of the things that the left, they claim to be humanitarians. They claim that they're protecting illegals and with this invasion that they've invited. The reality is they had more illegals die during Joe Biden's tenure than ever under any other president in American history. They killed more people because of the open borders, and that's because of exactly what you're saying here. If you get through this layer of wall, if you look off into the background, that is rugged, remote mountains. And then, as you mentioned, in the summertime, it can get 110, 115 degrees as you go further east, in particular out and towards the Arizona area. Many areas where they're crossing illegals, their bodies out there all the time, and a lot of them aren't recovered until years later. President Trump's policies are the most compassionate policies, border policies, that we've ever had. We stopped child trafficking. We stopped human trafficking. We stopped the cartel making money and exploiting more people. And we stopped the NGOs from making money on all of this. And if there's really an enemy in this entire war, it's the NGOs, it's the United Nations, it's all of these fake groups pretending to be charitable, pretending to be humanitarian, when really they're profiting off of people's misery.
I'm so